guys, today I am going to be reviewing one of my favorite units, and it's actually surprising that this unit is not nano, and also it's very good. It is the light chemical tank, or as many players like to call it, the LCT. See, they like to call it light chem tank, or the LT chem tank, but I just think that they should call it LCT because that's what everyone else calls it. Oh yeah, I should probably just show you some of like the attack stats and stuff about why I think it's so good. Well, one, it's a non-nano unit, but it does have a hefty resource price. I have mine at rank 3, 5 of them. It does have a nice amount of health, and also has armor. And it does have some okay resistances. No resistances to explosive damage. It does fire damage, which thankfully tanks and other vehicles don't have very good resistances to. So that is really nice. But one of the things that sets this unit apart from others is its DOT, damage over time. It has a 100% chance on both of its attacks, and its attacks do pretty hefty damage. And they also have 50% armor piercing, though they do have a 0% base crit, so that is not good. But the poison goes for it sticks around for a pretty long time. 3 turns. It's pretty nice. So I'm gonna show you this guy in combat, actually against some rebels. Now the only downside to this unit is that it cannot hit air units, and that will be quite troublesome. But if you have some LCTs here, and if you throw in an HCT or heavy chem tank, you'll be able to take out pretty much any formation. But you will probably suffer some losses. So I'm gonna actually move this there. Throw in some other good units to help these guys take out these rebels. Anything else? I'll just throw in a Bora Bora. You know, what the heck. Whatever. Alright. So I really like this attack because it hits 3 spaces. This one attack just goes down, but so it's kind of limiting. It kind of limits it. And the only issue with these units is that their attacks are fixed. So let's say I had 1 chem tank on this end of the field, and the enemy had 1 on this side of the field. That would be a stalemate. Neither of us would win. But with unlike with most units where you can target the attacks. So I'll show you this. So they do pretty nice damage against units. Alright, I'm going to take out this brutalizer because that thing always worries me. Oh, no. Oh. Really, brutalizer. Speaking of the brutalizers, I'll probably put out a review of that soon. May or may not. They are okay units. The only issue is that they can only attack vehicles. But they are actually okay against the Goliath tank. So I showed that in a video that I just made, and I uploaded it like last night, I think. So make sure to check that out too, guys. So as you can see, these guys are holding up pretty well, except for that one guy that got just annihilated by the brutalizer, because that's a brutalizer. Let's just face it, folks. Brutalizers are awesome against any vehicle. Turn that down a bit for you. So I also had another important announcement. So for me, school is starting tomorrow, so I will not have as much time to make videos. So maybe not a video every day, maybe a video every 2 to 3 days a week at the most. But I still will be making videos. I'm not gonna quit YouTube. I mean, I know that I've seen that whenever someone maybe takes a little bit longer to put out a video, but people start to go kind of crazy and think that they're quitting YouTube and everything, which is I think that is kind of going over. That kind of goes them maybe people just going overboard a bit. But no, I'm not going. I'm not gonna quit YouTube anytime soon. So if I don't put up a video for a few days, don't get worried. Man, plasma troopers. They are very troublesome when they are on the other side. So, I also soon I'm gonna be making a video about the heavy chem tank, which is, it does have some really nice, it is really good. It just is pretty pricey as well. 70 nanos for the heavy chem. Unfortunately, light chems require chem vials to repair. Why am I going into my normal care bay? Always go directly to the advanced. I mean, with the advanced, it costs exponentially less. But this thing is also amazingly good against critters, infected, anything that takes a lot more damage from fire type attacks. So, I'm gonna throw out 3 of these guys, and then one of the worst, another really bad unit that could be improved. The dragon sounds awesome. It's not. I mean, when you think about it, if you think if I told you the dragon's an armored light tank that can shoot napalm rockets, you'd be like, oh yeah, I want that in my army. Well, I don't think that napalm is what's in those rockets. Maybe like, I don't know, matches, something like that. But I mean, if that, they should buff that. C2, if you're watching this, buff the dragon. It is not a threat to anyone. No one is scared of these things. With a 1-turn prep time and an 8-turn reload, these rarely see actual battle. I've never actually used this thing in an actual battle where I thought that it would be of strategic importance to me. I just am trying to grind it up, just so that I can say that I ranked it up. Yeah, so apart from working really well, these light chems also look awesome. I mean, you gotta admit, this thing is intimidating. The heavy chem, I'd have to say, does look a bit better, but light chem still looks awesome. So, yeah, that was the review of the light chemical tank. Thanks for watching. Bye.